strong hands, little farmland left. The neighbor stopped in for an early morning beer. A man in a big red hat yelled out. He said, "Let's ride along with Higgs. There's a lot of cool stuff that he can teach us. So if you wanna ride along, get along, come along on the ride with Higgs." But it's getting hard to breathe. The smoke is coming in from out of state. A light that you can see, a beacon in the window, staying up late. The times they are changing, and all we can do is watch the time fly by on the ride with Higgs. There's a lot of cool stuff that he can teach us. So if you wanna ride along, get along, come along on the ride with Higgs. There's a lot with Higgs. There's a lot of cool stuff that he can teach us. So if you wanna ride along, get along, come along on the ride with Higgs. There's a lot of cool stuff that he can teach us. So if you wanna ride along, get along, come along on the ride with Higgs. It's almost harvest time, and all we can do is wait for time to pass. It's hard to see the sun through the haze of ash and smoke. There's still a path, we're headed to the big barn dance. And all we can do is watch the time fly by.
I live in a trailer next to my old man. I ain't seen a crop duster like this since my granddad. Every time I get to thinking about quitting, it's a show bed. I'm drinking to my head. I keep thinking I'm my own worst enemy. Might be dead before I ever see any money. I'll be working on 100 till I get to heaven's pearly gates, or till I die or quit or go insane. But that ain't the day. Why don't you come for a ride? Watch how we farm around here. Let me teach you something. Pouring sweat from your eyes till you have to crack a cold beer after work or something. When I leave this earth, I leave with dirt, but till I'm cold and laying in the dirt. Why don't you come for a ride? Watch how we farm around here. Let me teach you something. Pouring sweat from your eyes till you have to crack a cold beer after work or something. When I leave this earth, I leave with dirt, but till I'm cold and laying in the dirt. Why don't you come for a ride? Watch how we farm around here. Let me teach you something. Pouring sweat from your eyes till you have to crack a cold beer after work or something.
drive through a couple miles out of town, just past the county line. There's a little house with a dirt driveway and an old rusted up mailbox sign.
It's been 5 generations, 3,000 acres. You could say it's in my blood. I grew up working these fields and these cattle
With a case of Coors. It's my life, it's my job.
We work this land as a team.
In a t-shirt and ball cap.
When I climb up into this tractor, we drive into the sunset, and we get to where we're going.
And we're making that dust
Cloud, we get up and we get down.
Welcome back into Around the Farm with Higgs. I'm just putting some of these square bales up into the barn if it will go up the elevator. We borrowed it off the neighbor. He had it sitting out back. I just don't like having those square bales in that shed way over in the back corner. I was going to stack them all nicely in the barn, except these bale physics, they just fall over and go flying, so we'll just leave them in an organized mess up there. Okay, that really doesn't want to go up though. It was working so good. Unload bales. Unload bales here. And it's getting stuck on the tractor. I kept the part closed trying to keep the elevator from walking away. That's why I kind of jammed it in the building, hoping that it would stay there. Anyway, I'll get these unloaded. I made a list of things I want to do today. There's clean up the yard, which I did at the beginning, as you've seen, and feed the cows. I did pick up plowing and a cultivating contract, because other than that, there's nothing to do on our farm. So we will probably jump in and do them once I finish getting these bales all up there. This is going great. Maybe I just help you? I bet you the hay elevator's moving too close. Let's just shove her back this way. Yeah, I can see why the neighbor didn't use this. But see, even these bales, they just fall off. Oh. Oh, I love Farm Sim. Where'd this one come from? Must have fell off the elevator going up. Alright, I guess we should go up in the barn and look to see what kind of mess we have up there. And I think we're going to sell the small hay wagons and the small square baler. We're going to go purchase a big one. That way it's easier to make silage and straw bales. And we can use our mixer wagon. Yeah, we'll just pretend these are all nicely piled up here. We just give it a little nudge. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for a little bit. We'll get all these bales up here and then we'll start the contracts and see how that goes. Maybe we'll check the sale out, but I don't want to do that yet because we don't have much money. So now we have the hay elevator in the barn. Let's see, how are we gonna fix this mess? It's probably stuck in the roof too. Oh, there's a collision on that. That's cool. Okay, so we just have to shove it back out the door and hope the wheels all fall through the barn again. We just... Oh, now this... Oh, there we go. Just drop it there. Oh, no. I forgot. Can't shut that door. Okay. Now we just raise it up. Yeah, very realistic now. Like I said, I can't wait till I'm done using these small square bales. Soon done. Soon got them all up there. And I'll probably log out and log back in and they'll be all on the floor or something. Okay, that's gonna hit the roof. Is it gonna make everything go flying? Alright. So that'll never be used again. Let's get this wagon put back away. And hopefully these will never be used again either. We'll take these up, sell them, the little baler. We'll have to save enough up for a big baler. Then we'll have to figure out how we're going to transport them. I guess we could use a flatbed. Actually, I'm not even going to bother putting this away. We're just going to go right ahead and sell all this stuff.
Kicking dirt on my work-worn pants. Come take a ride, you can finish that later. Skip one rope, nobody will know. But I got roads to run and rain in the forecast. Heart says go, but my pride says no. Hey, Dustin Daisy Dukes out by the hay line. They're dancing on the tailgate, sticking my
baler out.
That radio loud, trying to drag me off this plow. They shake that smile like a neon sign.
We'll take a faster tractor to sell this, or maybe even a pickup truck. We'll just fill this in the combine shed. So yeah, we'll run all that to the store. We don't need that. We're not using it again. I've had enough of that. We will get the elevator returned to the neighbor. He can keep it out behind his barn again. And we got our hay up here that we can throw out here and feed our animals. Throw a few more bales in there for him. We probably have enough food for quite a while. I can't see them eating much as calves.
Sun pops up on a Tuesday morning. Coffee steam on the old back steps. Dust on my boots and a warm ball cap. Got dirt in these hands. I ain't
Now we'll get doing these two contracts that we got going on, cultivating and plowing. Cultivating is field 8, which is the one we just did the harvest on.
with a cough and a grin. Like it's heard this song before. Out here it's sunny days and endless fields. Iron hope on these rolling wheels. Climbing up roads like lines in a prayer. Breathing that gold late summer air. From the first turn furrow to the last full yield. We ride our fate through the dust and steel. Sunny days, endless fields. That's the life this old farm gives me to feel. Blue paint shining in the August light. New Holland humming by the fence row line. Hit her chewing through a sea of grain. Every pass is money and a little more time. Kids wave hands from the bed of the truck. Granddad's watching from a shade tree chair. Says keep 'em straight, trust that ground. So I circle one more acre out there. Out here it's sunny days and endless fields. Iron and hope on these rolling wheels. Climbing up roads like lines in a prayer. Breathing that cold late summer air. From the first turn furrow to the last full yield. We ride our fate through the dust and steel. Sunny days, endless fields. That's a life this old farm gives me.
Well, made it to the field here.
Some folks chase their dreams in town.
Let's get some lines made up for the
Concrete ground, my
GPS.
sound of harvest done. Tailgate talk under a setting sun. Oh, yeah. Out here it's sunny days and
And we're off to the races.
iron and hope on these rolling wheels. Plowing up roads like lines in a prayer. Breathing that gold late summer air. From the first turn furrow to the last full yield. We ride our fate through the dust and steel. Sunny days, endless fields. This little farm is everything I'll ever need to feel.
All you know about a nigga, you even gotta know about it way. Cause y'all might know about those foreign stones.
Yeah, boots up on the coffee table, loading into that pigs of dirt, steering wheels and farm sticks, getting it set up. BP's barking orders in the lobby, like he's signing all the paperwork, saying, "Oh, welcome to the show." BP gaming and joy, it's a field day with the boys. Turn the tractors loose, laughing till the screen shakes, pulling heavy loads of truth. Every name in this call got a job, got a joke, got a role they deploy. Yeah, the crops might fail, but we still hail. Field day with the boys. Notes mic full of crinkle rappers, mouth full, never miss a pass. JF chewing on his own opinion, bites his tongue, just lets it pass. Mud is helping where needed. It's a field day with the boys. show so far, Cap with his southern drawl. I can't miss him here, Tony in the house making mods for us and everyone to enjoy. Some folks see a game, we see a busted sides, late night acres full of stories we ride. Don't forget to say hi to Miss Lisa in chat. She will remind everyone to hit that like a sub. And it's a field day with the boys, turn the tractors loose, laughing till the screen shakes, pulling heavy loads of truth. Every name in this call, got a job, got a joke, got a role, they deploy, yeah. If the server dies, we're still all in our minds. Field day with the boys.
Dust in the cab, sun on your knees, AC blowing, cold boots on the floor. You're laughing at me, singing along. You're tracing hearts on the fogged up glass. I'm gripping this wheel like it might be my last. Will she say yes? Out here where the roads run straight.
I'm just wrapping this field up because he was taking forever to turn around. I know the contract's done, but I wanted to make sure we got most of the field so it looked pretty. Alright, we'll get this back to the farm, and then we'll hook it onto the ripper, and we'll go do that plowing contract. See you there.
Say yes, right here where the roads run straight, where the sky feels close and our future waits. Got this ring from my pocket, now I'm done trying to play it cool. Oh, yeah. In this case 340, I'm asking you to be my proof. Will you say yes? Be the one I run to. Say yes, say yes.
Turn everything off, strobe lights off, four-ways off, lights off, tractor off. I think we'll just use a 285, otherwise it's 275.
Yeah. You climb up on that seat, boots swinging, barely reach. I see my ball cap swallowed by your braid. You say, Dad, this thing is huge. I laugh, Carly. So what's your first bite? Both feet on the cush now. We'll take it slow today. We all just waking the hay. Little hands on the big red tractor. My girl going
Alright, now that we're hooked up, we'll get this over to the plowing contract, which is just up here, up the road on our right hand side.
This is what I'm after. Little hands on the big red tractor. Yeah.
Made it to the field here, so now I'm gonna do the 3 headlands, put it to a worker, and we'll probably call the end of the episode here. So thanks for watching, and hopefully catch you on the next one.
I shake my head and smile, girl. You're doing your best. Just keep following the roads. You're doing great, girl. Little hands on the